Today we will continue exercise 2.5 of polynomials. Here, exercise 2.5, question number 5, second part. We need to factorize this expression. We are going to convert this expression as the product of its factors by using corresponding identities. So, from this question, we need to find the identity which we are using here. So, the given question is in the form of a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So, the corresponding identity is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca equal to a plus b plus c whole square. So we are going to use this identity. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca equal to a plus b plus c whole square. So the corresponding identity we need to find from the questions. If we are familiar with the identities, we can easily find out the corresponding identities, the identities suitable for the given question. So here that identity. Now we need to do that question equal to, we need to reduce the given expression into identity form. We will reduce the given expression into identity form, and here in that question we have two negative terms, but in the identity all the terms are positive, but in the question we have two negative terms. So that is minus 2 root 2 xy and minus 8xz. So these are the negative terms. And in that negative terms, one variable is common. So here xy, here xz. So the variable x is common. So if the variable x is common, then the term containing x will be negative. So here once again, negative terms, we have two negative terms. And from there you find the common variable. Here the common variable is x. So the term containing x will be negative. So we will give minus sign to the term containing x. So that means here. So 2x square we need to write a square of one term. 2x square we can write as root 2x whole square. Root 2x whole square. Root 2 square is 2x square. And here negative terms, two negative terms, variable x is common, so we will keep negative sign here. Minus root 2x whole square, minus root 2x square also 2x square, plus y square, same y square, plus 8z square. 8z square we need to write a square of something. 8 we need to write a square of a number. So 2 root 2 square is 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. That is 2 into 2, 4 into root 2 into root 2, that is 2. 4 into 2, 8. So we can write 8 equal to 2 root 2 square. So 8 we will write 2 root 2, 8z square we can write 2 root 2 z whole square. 2 root 2 z whole square is 2 root 2 square, 2 root 2 square is 8z square. Plus, in identity we have plus sign, plus, then 2ab, that is 2 into first term, minus root 2x, into second term, y. Now we will verify, 2 into minus root 2 xy, that is minus 2 root 2 xy, minus 2 root 2 xy, we got same expression. Then plus 2bc, 2 into 2bc, that is 2 into second term into third term, that is 2 into second term into third term, that is 2 into second term y into third term 2 root 2 z. Again we will verify 2 into 2 4 root 2 yz. Yes, 4 root 2 yz, same. Then the last term plus 2 into CA, 2CA, that is 2 into third term into first term. So 2 into, this is third term, 2 root 2 z, and the first term minus 2 root 2 z into minus root 2 x. Now we can verify positive and negative. Here negative sign is there. So the term will be negative. 2 into 2 4. 4 into root 2 into root 2, that is 2. 4 into 2 8. 8xz negative sign. 8 minus 8xz same. So now we reduced the given expression into identity form. Then a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca equal to a plus b plus c whole square. So here a, that is minus root 2x plus b, that is 2 root 2z plus c, sorry, a plus b plus c whole square, a minus root 2x, b y, and plus c 2 root 2z whole square. Again one more step we will write up. A square is a into a, therefore minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z whole square we can write minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z. Again one more time, minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2z. So we got. So once again I will explain. This is our question, and here we have two negative terms. First we have to identify the identity which we are using. The corresponding identity we need to select from the question. So this question can be reduced into this identity. And here in identity all the terms are negative, but in the question we have two negative terms. So these two negative terms, from that two negative terms we will find the common variable x. Then so the term containing x will be negative. So 2x square we will write root 2x whole square, and the term containing x will be negative, so we will keep minus. So minus root 2x whole square is minus square plus root 2 square to x square same. And y square here same. 8z square. 8 we can write 2 root 2 whole square. So 8z square is 2 root 2 z whole square. So now we got first term, second term, third term. Then 2ab, that is 2 into first term into second term. 2 into minus root 2x into y. Plus 2bc, that is 2 into second term into third term. That is 2 into second term y. 2 into y. Into third term 2 root 2 z. Plus 2 into third term into first term. That is 2 into minus root 2x into 2 root 2 z. 2 into minus root 2x into 2 root 2 z. So that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. That is a plus b plus c whole square. Write 2 times. So we got the answer. Now we can do second question number 6. Write the following cubes as expanded form. Sixth question. Sixth question we will do fourth part. X minus 2 by 3 y raised to the power 3. So we need to write a expanded form of this one. X minus 2 upon 3y raised to the power 3. Corresponding identity. A minus b raised to the power 3. A minus b raised to the power 3 equal to a cube minus 3ab into a minus b. We have two forms. We can use any one of this. A minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus 3ab into a minus b. So here a equal to x and b equal to 2 by 3y, b not equal to minus 2 by 3y. In identity we have a negative sign, here also subtraction. Then in the place of b we have 2 by 3y. So here a is equal to x and b equal to 2 by 3y. Then a cube is x cube minus 3ab, sorry, in identity I made one mistake. So here a minus b whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. This is the identity. A cube, a minus b whole cube is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. And here in the place of a we have x and b equal to 2 by 3 y. Now we can expand by using that identity. So when we use that identity here, a cube is x cube minus b cube is 2 by 3 y raised to the power 3, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab. So here a 3 into x into b 2 by 3 y in bracket 3ab in bracket a minus b, that is x minus 2 by 3 y, that is x cube, then 2 by 3 raised to the power 3, so that is 2 cube divided by 3 cube. So 2 cube, that is minus sign outside, 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2 8 upon 3 cube, 3 into 3 into 3 27 y cube. Then here 3 and 3 cancelled, then we have minus 2xy outside the bracket, then x minus 2 by 3 y. Again we will write one more step, x cube minus 8 upon 27 y cube minus, we can open the bracket, so minus into minus 2xy into x, that is minus 2x square y minus into minus plus, then 2xy into 2 by 3y, that is 2 into 2 4 by 3, 2 into 2 4 by 3 x y square. So 2xy into minus plus, then 2 into 2 4 x y square upon 3. So that is the answer. Expansion of x minus 2 by 3y raised to the power 3 by using identity a minus b raised to the power 3. Question number 6 we have done. We have three more questions. The same method we will do. Now we can do question number 7. Evaluate the following using suitable identity. Question number 7 we will do third part. 998 raised to the power 3. 998 we can write 1000 minus 2 raised to the power 3. 1000 minus 2 raised to the power 3. Then we will use identity a minus b raised to the power 3, a minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. A minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. So here a is equal to 100 and b is equal to 2. Now we can expand by using that identity equal to a cube 1000 cube minus b cube, that is 2 cube minus 3 into a into b, that is 3 into 1000 into 2 in bracket a minus b, that is 1000 minus 2, that is 1000 cube. We will write 9 threes again, 3 threes again, minus 2 cube, that is 8, then 2 into 3 6 into 1000, that is minus 6000, then into 998. So when we simplify this one, first we have to calculate this value. We will first we will find 998 into 6000, then simplify, we will get 998 raised to the power 3 by using identity. Now we are doing Question number 8. Question number 8. Eighth question. Factorize each of the following. I will explain two questions from that. Here we have 5 parts. I will explain 2 questions. Fourth one. 64 a raised to 3 minus 27 b cube minus 144 a square b plus 108 ab square. 64 a cube minus 27 b cube minus 144 a square b plus 108 ab square. So we need to factorize this expression. So we need to reduce this into a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square form. Identity a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. A cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. That is a minus b whole cube. Identity a minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. In identities we have written 2 forms. This is the first form. So now we are going to reduce this expression into this identity form. So 64 raised to the power 3, that we can write as 64, that is 4 into 4 into 4, 4a raised to the power 3. 4 raised to the power 3, 4 cube. 4 cube is equal to 64, a raised to the power 3. Minus a cube minus b cube. 27 we can write 27b cube, that is 3b whole cube. Because 3 cube, that is 27, then b cube. Here 4 cube, 64, then a cube. Then now we got first term and the second term. Then the third term is minus 3a square b. That is minus 3 into a square. A square means first term square. Minus 3 into 4a square. Minus 3a square into b. So here we got a. In the place of a we have 4a and in the place of b we have 3b. So minus 3, that is minus 3. A square, that is 4a square into b. Into b means 3b. Then now we can verify 4 square 16, 16 into 3. 4 square 16, 16 into 3. 3 into 3 9. 4 square 16. 9 into 16 144 a square b. Then plus 3ab square, that is 3 into a, first term 4a into b square, 3b whole square, second term, that is 3b whole square. So here 3 square 9, 9 into 3 square 9, 9 into 3 27, 27 into 4 108 a b square. So we reduced the given expression into identity form, that is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Then a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square equal to a minus b whole cube. So a, in the place of a we have 4a, minus in the place of a minus b whole cube. So b, that is 3b, a minus b whole cube. Then a minus b whole cube is a minus b into a minus b into a minus b. So we can write 4a minus 3b into 4a minus 3b into 4a minus 3b. So we got this as the product of 3 binomials. So 4a minus 3b into 4a minus 3b into 4a minus 3b. I will explain one more question from question number 8. Fifth part, 27 p cube minus 1 upon 216 minus 9 by 2 p square, 9 by 2 p square plus 1 by 4 p. That question is factorize. 27 p cube minus 1 upon 216 minus 9 by 2 p square plus 1 by 4 p. So we are going to factorize this expression. So we need to convert this expression as the product of their factors. And here identity, corresponding identity we need to select. A cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So that is the identity. So a cube identity. A cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square equal to a minus b whole cube. So we are going to reduce this expression into this identity form. First one is 27p cube. 27 is 3 cube. 27p cube we can write up 3p whole cube. 3 cube 27 p cube, that is p cube. So we got first term a 3p, a cube. Then we need to find the second term minus 216 6 cube, 6 into 6 into 6, 64 into 6, 216. Sorry. Sorry, here 34, 36. 6 cube is equal to 6 into 6, 36, 36 into 6, 216. Yes. So here 27p cube we can write a 3p whole cube minus 216. 216 is equal to 6 cube. So 216, in the place of 216 we will write a 1 upon 6 raised to the power 3, because 1 upon 1 cube, that is 1, 6 cube 216 minus, we will write here that term 216 equal to 6 cube, and first one 27p cube, that is 3p whole cube minus 1 upon 6 raised to the power 3 minus a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b, minus 3 into a square b. A here 3p and b 1 by 6. So 3a square, that is 3p whole square into b 1 by 6. So we need to verify this one. 3 square 9, 9 into 3 into 3 square, 9p square into 1 by 6. 3 and 3 cancelled, here 2. So 9 by 2 p square, 9 by 2 p square minus a. So this expression and this one exactly same. Then a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus 3ab square, a is 3p, into b square, that is 1 by 6 square. Now we will verify 3 into 3p into 1 by 6 square, that is 1 by 36. Then here 12 cancelled 3. Then 3 and 4, 12 cancelled 4. Then 1 by 4p, 1 by 4p. So now we got same expression. We reduced the given expression into identity form, a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So that is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square equal to a minus b whole cube. So we can write a minus b, a is 3p minus 1 by 6 whole cube. Then we will write 3 times, that is 3p minus 1 by 6 into 3p minus 1 by 6 into 3p minus 1 by 6. So we got the answer. We converted the given expression as the product of factors. So that factorization is over. Similarly, we have 5 questions. The difficult sums I explained. We can do first 3 parts. Now question number 9. Verify. We will do second part. X cube minus y cube equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. X cube minus y cube is equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. That is identity. So we need to verify. That means we need to check LHS and R. We need to show here. We need to prove LHS and RHS are equal. So we can start from RHS. RHS equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. We will start from RHS and we will prove LHS and RHS are equal. So RHS are written first. Now we can find the product of this binomial and this trinomial. So first term, that is x into complete term, x square plus xy plus y square minus y into again complete term, x square plus xy plus y square. Then x into x square, that is x cube, x into xy plus x square y, x into y square plus xy square, then minus y into x square, that is minus x square y, minus y into plus xy, that is minus x into y, that is xy square, minus into minus, minus into plus, minus y into y square, that is y cube. So once again that multiplication, x into the complete term inside the bracket, minus y into again complete term. Now we can open the term x into x square, that is x cube, x into xy, that is x into x square y, then x into y square, then minus y into x square, that is minus x square y, minus y into xy, that is minus x y into y square, minus x y square, minus y into y cube, that is minus y cube. Now we can cancel the term, plus x square y and minus x square y cancel, plus x y square and minus x y square cancel. So the rest of the terms x square minus y square, that is equal to LHS. So now we got RHS is equal to RHS and LHS are equal. So hence verified. So similarly we can do first part. Exactly same. We will start from RHS. Now we can do question number 10. Factorize each of the following. We have 2 parts. We have 2 parts. We will do second part. Question number 10. Factorize. Second part. 64 m cube minus 343 n cube. 64, we can do first part because we have done same identity in previous question. And here, okay, I will explain. 64 m cube. So we need to reduce it into a cube minus b cube identity. A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So the corresponding identity we are using a cube minus b cube. So we need to reduce this expression into a cube minus b cube form. A cube minus b cube is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So when we reduce that expression into identity form, a cube minus b cube, 64 m cube we can write 4m raised to the power 3. Because 4 cube, 64 m cube. minus 343. 343 is 7 cube. 7 into 7, 49. 49 into 7. Uh, 343. So 343 n cube, we will write 7n raised to the power 3. Now we got a cube minus b cube. A cube minus b cube is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So a minus b, 4m minus 7n. A minus b into a square. A square, that is 4m square. A square plus ab, 4m into 7n plus b square, 7n square. One more step we will write. That is 4m minus 7n into 4m square. 4 square, 16m square plus 4m into 7, 28 m into n plus 7 square, 49 n square. So we got product of factors. So 64 m cube minus 343 n cube is equal to 4m minus 7n into 4 square, that is 64 n square plus 28 mn plus 49 n square. So that is factorization of that expression. Similarly, one more part is there. First part, 27y cube plus 125z cube. Same identity, but here sign is different. We can use a cube plus b cube identity. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So 27y cube, that is 3y whole cube, plus 125z cube, that is 5z whole cube. A cube plus b cube, that is a plus b. A plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So a plus b, that is 3y plus 5z into a square, 3y square minus sign plus ab, 3y into 5z plus b square, 5z whole square. Then one more step, 3y plus 5z into 3y whole square. 3 square 9, 9y square minus 3 into 5, 15yz plus 5 square, 25z square. So that is the answer of the first part. So we got. Now question number 11. Eleventh question. Factorize 27. Factorize 27x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 9xyz. 27x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 9xyz. So here we need to find the corresponding identity. So this question is in identity form. So that identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. A cube plus b cube plus c cube. A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equal to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So we are going to reduce the given expression into identity form. So the given expression 27x cube, a cube form. 27x cube we can write 3x whole cube plus y cube, that is b cube, that is y cube plus z cube, same z cube. So now we got a b c, a 3x, b y and c z. So a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to, sorry, minus a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. That is 3 into a, 3 into 3x, b, y, or now need to keep the bracket here, 3 into 3x into y into z. So 3 into 3 9 minus 9xyz minus 9xyz. So once again, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc form, a cube 3x whole cube, same 27x cube, y cube z cube minus 3abc. So we reduced the given question into identity form. So that is equal to identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3ab is equal to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So a plus b plus c, a 3x plus b y plus c z, a plus b plus c into a square is 3x whole square plus b square, that is y square, plus c square, that is z square, minus ab, a into b, that is minus 3x into y, then minus bc, that is minus bc, that is minus b second time y into c z, minus ca, that is minus c z into a 3x. So we need to verify a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus 3ab minus 3 into a into b minus 3 into 3x into a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca, minus ab minus 3x into y minus bc minus y into z minus ca minus z into 3x. So when we simplify, we will get a final answer 3x plus y plus z into 3x whole square, that is 9x square plus y square plus z square, then minus 3xy minus yz minus 3xy, 3 into x into y, that is minus 3xy, then minus yz, then minus 3xz. So we got the answer. So that is the factorization of this expression. Okay. Now we will do question number 12. Verify x cube plus y cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to 1 by 2 into x plus y plus z into x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So here we need to verify question number 12. We need to verify LHS equal to RHS. X cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to 1 by 2 into x plus y plus z into x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So here we need to verify LHS and RHS are equal. So we can start from RHS equal to 1 by 2 into x plus y plus z in bracket. Here x minus y whole square, we can use the identity a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So x minus y whole square is x square minus 2xy plus y square plus y minus z whole square. We are using identity a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So when we use identity here, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So that is a square, that is y square, minus 2ab, that is minus 2y into z, minus 2yz. A square minus 2ab plus b square, that is plus z square. Again, same identity, a square minus 2ab plus b square, a square z square minus 2ab, 2 into z into x plus b square, that is plus x square. That is equal to 1 by 2 into x plus y plus z in bracket. X square and one more x square here. X square plus x square, that is 2x square. Y square plus y square, that is 2y square. Z square plus z square, that is 2z square. Then we have rest of the terms we can write minus 2xy, minus 2yz, minus 2zx, close the bracket. Okay. Now we have 2 everywhere, so we can take that 2 outside. So 1 by 2 into x plus y plus z already outside. Now we are going to take 2 outside from the bracket. Then when we take 2 outside, x square plus y square plus z square minus xy, 2 outside, minus yz minus zx. Then that 2 and the 2 in the denominator will be cancelled. Now we got x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. So this is in the form of identity a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. That identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So we can compare this expression with this identity. So a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca equal to a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. So here a is x and b y and c z. So here in this question a equal to x and b y and c z. So a cube, that is x cube, plus b cube y cube plus c cube z cube, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, 3 into a into b into c, that is 3xyz. So that is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, that is LHS. So RHS equal to LHS, hence verified. So we started from RHS and we converted that RHS into LHS. So here LHS and we reached here in LHS. LHS and RHS are equal, so hence verified. Now we are going to do question number 13. If x plus y plus z equal to 0, show that x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 3xyz. So we learned one identity. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. So same only. So if you want to verify if x plus y plus z equal to 0, prove that x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 3xyz. So it's exactly same. So without using that identity, if we write identity in XYZ form, we have x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus, we have a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equal to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Identity. Therefore, replace a by x, b by y and c by z. Therefore, x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus xz. So we got x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to x plus y plus z into this one. Then if x plus y plus z equal to 0, if x plus y plus z equal to 0, then LHS x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equal to 0. X plus y plus z equal to 0. 0 into that completed term. So 0 into that expression will be 0. Now we can take minus 3xyz from left to right. Therefore, x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to, when we take minus 3xyz from left to right, it will be 3xyz. So we got the result of x cube plus y cube plus z cube equal to 3xyz. So we got the result. Now we are doing question number 4. Without actually calculating the cubes, find the value of each of the following. We have two options, two parts are there. We will do second part now. Question number 14, second part. 28 raised to the power 3 plus minus 15 raised to the power 3 plus minus 13 raised to the power 3. Our question is, without actually calculating the cubes, find the value of each of the following. So here we need to find its value without calculating its cubes. That means we cannot find 28 into 28 into 28 plus minus 15 into minus 15 into minus 15 plus minus 13 into minus 13 into minus 13. We are not expecting that method. By using identity, we need to find its value. So here we have a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc if a plus b plus c equal to 0. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc if a plus b plus c equal to 0. So now we can verify whether their sum is 0 or not. 28 plus minus 15 plus minus 13. 28 plus minus 15 plus minus 13, that is 28 minus 15 minus 13, that is minus 28, that is equal to 0. So here a plus b plus c equal to 0. Therefore, sum of the cubes of that three expressions by using this identity, 28 cube plus minus 15 cube plus minus 13 cube equal to a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. So that is 3 into 28 into minus 15 into minus 13. So when we simplify this one, 3 into 28 into minus 15 into minus 13, so we will get one number. So that will be the answer of this question. So here, without finding the cubes of this number, we calculated sum of the cubes of that three numbers by using that identity. So here we used that condition. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. But we have to verify whether a plus b plus c is 0 or not. So here, sum of that three numbers equal to 28 minus 28 is 0. If sum of that three numbers equal to 0, then sum of their cubes will be 3 into the product of that three numbers. If sum of that three numbers is equal to 0, then sum of their cubes is equal to 3 into product of that three numbers. 3 into product of that three numbers, so we will get the answer. Similarly, we can do 14th question, first part, exactly same. Now we are going to do question number 15. Question number 15. Give possible expressions for length and breadth of each of the following rectangles in which their areas are given. First part. Area is equal to 25a square minus 35a plus 12. So we need to find give possible expressions for the length and breadth of each of the following rectangles in which their areas are given. So here we need to factorize this expression as the product of, we need to factorize, this is a trinomial, we have three terms, and we can factorize this one by splitting the midterm, and when we factorize this one, we will get a product of two binomials. So one of them is length and the other one is breadth. So by splitting the midterm, we will factorize, and when we factorize, we will get a one expression into another one, and one of them is the length and the other one is the breadth. And here factorization by splitting the midterm we already learned, so by that method we can do this question. And similarly, question number 16. Question number 16. What are the possible expressions for the dimensions of the cubes which volumes are given? And here volume is equal to, we can do second part, 12ky square minus 8ky minus 20k. And here 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k. And here also we can factorize by splitting the midterm. So we will take the k outside first, or the common term we can take outside. We can take 4k outside. 4k outside. When we take 4k outside, then 3y square, then 4k 2y, then 4k outside minus 5. Then that is 4k into, by splitting the midterm we can factorize this expression, and here also we will get a product of, here already we learned how to factorize the given quadratic polynomial by splitting the midterm. So when we factorize this expression, in one bracket we will get a one binomial, and here also. So here one of them is length, the other one is breadth, and the third one is height. So volume is length, breadth, height. One of them is length. We cannot say which one is length, but one of them, the length, breadth and height are, one of them length, the other one breadth and height. And similarly here also area is length into breadth. So length into breadth. So we will get one binomial here and another binomial here. One of them is length and the other one is breadth. Similarly here we got three expressions. One is length, second one of them length. We cannot say which one is length, which one is breadth, which one is height. So these are the length, breadth, height. And I don't think you will face any problem here. Splitting the midterm, we have to find a product of 3 and minus 5, that is minus 15, and middle term 2. So we need to find two numbers, their product minus 15 and their sum is 2. So we can split the midterm. And similarly here 25 into 12, we will get a 300, and a middle term minus 35. So we have to find two numbers, their product 300 and their sum minus 35. Then we will get a we can separate a middle term, then we will get a product of two factors, then we will get. Okay.